This is the monkey warm-up. So it starts off as if you just finished the breathing, which hopefully you did. Flying in a supine position on the ground. And then bring some feeling back, some conscious effort back into your body by activating inner lines of your legs. Spin your thighs, so that way your toes are pointed straight up towards the ceiling. Palms into the ground, shoulders into the ground. The back part, top part of the shoulder is gonna roll back, and your triceps are gonna engage as well. And then right heel lifts just 1 inch. Keep everything else the same. Activate your abs, left heel lifts, everything stays the same. And then you're gonna raise both legs together, nice and slow. Use the ground, use your hands, kick through your heels, point your toes, flex your toes until you get to the top. L sit. Now we're gonna do partial leg lowering with both legs. So I'm gonna make sure that everything is happening the way it needs to. Abs are super strong. Lower back flat to the mat. I'm gonna lower down, hold, and come back up. I'm lowering slowly, hold at the bottom, and kick through, and raise back up. Trying to keep my spine long, especially the crown of my head reaching towards what's behind me, in this case, windows. And I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going as far as I feel really set in my core. If I go too far, too fast, look, my core lifts up, my body rolls up, and there's a lot of space under my low back now. Not good. Starting from the top, glue your low back to the ground. Lower your legs. Squeeze, hold, and raise back up. I'll do about 5, nice and slow, and then bend your knees. Shins are parallel, and my knees are bent 90 degrees. A lot of times we want to rest by coming too far. Don't do that. This is still active, still reaching a little bit, so my thighs are straight up and down, shins are parallel to the ground. And then I'm going to raise my hands up, and I'm going to first do just a dead bug, reach. Left foot, right hand, and come back. And now it's going to be left hand, right foot. Reach, squeeze, come back. Same thing on the first side. Right hand reaches back, my thumb towards the ground, my pinky towards the wall behind me, and my foot kicking. Bring it back. Same thing on the left side. Turn, reach. Go back. One more on each side. Reach, squeeze a hold, draw your abs down, come back. Other side, same thing. Come back. And now together, you're going to do both hands and both feet. You're going to reach. Same exact setup. All at the same time now. We're going to do 5. Reach. Squeeze. Come back. That's 2. Reach. Squeeze. Come back. That's 3. Reach. Squeeze. Come back. That's 4 now. You can reach straight like this, or it can be more of a V shape if that's what you need in order for your abs to stay glued, to stay steady with your back glued to the ground. All right. And then feet come down. Setting up for a bridge now. So my heels are just where I can touch them. Feet hips width apart. I'm going to use the ground again. Arms strong into the ground. Tops of the shoulders rolling back. And that way I can squeeze my shoulder blades together underneath me, which is going to lift my chest up. And then the chest lifts up, the sternum lifts up, and the hips lift up. And I enter my bridge sort of from the top, with lots of extension and through the spine, and then kicking my heels down to get that last little bit of glute engagement at the very bottom to get my hips as high as they'll go. And then I'm going to keep them there while I shift my weight, and I'm going to check my right knee up. Keep my hips up, keep squeezing my glutes, and then I'm going to kick straight up and squeeze even more, kick the ground down even more to get my hips up. And then release 10%, and I kick straight up, release 10%. Up, 10% pulse. Up. The higher, the more I'm trying to kick the ceiling, the higher my hips will go, more glutes. One more. All right, and then switch legs, hips stay up, recommit to the squeezing of the glutes and the spreading of the collarbone. And then shift your weight. Left knee comes up. Right leg's very strong. Hips, right hip squeezed. Kicking and extending. Pulse down, pulse up. Pulse down, pulse up. Pulse down, pulse up. Pulse down, and up. One more. All right. And then leg comes down, and then hips to release. And I'm going to roll over my shins, come into a plank position. And first, I'm just going to be a nice high plank. Set it up right. Feet about hips width, arms rotating in, like I've got two doorknobs under my hands. And I'm turning them out. That locks in my upper arms, gives me lots of strength in my shoulders. And then I'm gonna reach my tailbone down towards my heels and my heels towards the windows. Just gonna lock in my abs, glutes, legs. So now from here I'm ready to take just my right foot and lift it without moving anything else. Abs stay sewed up, glutes squeezed. Then I'm going to put my right foot down, switch legs. Squeeze, lifting, engaging through my shoulders and glutes and abs to stay stable. One more on each side. Lift, kick. Not too high, not so I don't bend, or I don't want to bend. I want to be strong, straight, long. And down. And the left side. All right, and last one. Stay in the high plank if you can. Tuck your tailbone under again. And now we're going to add in some elbow flexion. Single leg plank, single leg push up. Down and up. Switch legs. Hold. Everything nice and buoyant. Arms turn in so that when I bend the elbows, they brush my ribs, and I come straight back up. One more time each side. Reach back, engage the core. Keep the elbows in. Push back up. One more on the left side. Reach, kick, bend the elbows, and up. And relax. For the push-up part, your elbows don't have to bend all the way. Any amount of elbow flexion counts for the warm-up. As long as it looks good, it feels good, it's gonna be good.